So we made it here to Munich, and from Munich now we are trying to make it to our flight to Denver. And if you do go through here, we had to go through passport control, which give yourself some time for that if you can't get the automated thing to work. One thing I do not like is trying to do long international flights after having a connecting flight, because invariably something's going to go wrong, as it did, and we were late. I typically like getting into Munich airport and going to the Senator's Lounge and relax, but here we are. The minute we got up to the gate, it was already boarding, had been boarding. We had quite a bit of problems with customs and passport control just getting through because of malfunctions with the machine. So that didn't make it any easier on us. But finally we were walking down the jetway and we were happy to see our beautiful 787 Dreamliner sitting there waiting for us. That was going to be our home for the next 10 hours as we headed into Denver. We boarded in with plenty of time to spare, the flight crew, as usual, having big smiles on their faces, and we walked up to our seats, which would be up at the very front of the plane, in row 1, which is our favorite, those two dead center ones. It's easy to get out on either side. You're not stepping over anybody or bothering anybody, so we do enjoy these. Traveling in the Polaris class, which is another real treat on these 787s. They're configured very nice. They got great bedding here. Here's one of the blankets that they give you that I'll show you. But the rest of the stuff, it's Saks Fifth Avenue, which is just top of the line stuff. There's a real nice quilt thing or that you can put down and lay on top of, which adds a little added comfort. The pillows, you got a memory foam pillow, which is really nice. And then you got a regular, real soft pillow. So your seats are lay flat, totally flat beds for you. So that makes it even more enjoyable if you're tired. It was still early, so we wouldn't be laying down. There's your headsets, and you got a little cubby back there. If you got things to store, it gives you a little bit of room there. And you got a reading light over your shoulder. I really love the tray, the way it slides out so easily. You're not fighting with it, trying to put it down an armrest or anything. Plenty of room on it, and it slides back just as easy. There you got your plug-in power source, which you're not reaching out of your way to get into, and you got a USB port right there in front of you on the television screen. Now here's what I really like is all the adjustments there. You got your little cabin light there that goes on and off. It doesn't put out a whole lot of light. But the other thing is all the switches there to adjust if you want to make your bed, you just click the lever there and it goes all the way back into the lay flat area, or just lean back if you're going to be watching TV. So here was the menu we had on there, and it was absolutely fantastic. I had the seared beef tenderloin is what I ordered. And for my selection when we were close to arrival, the Wellington burger, which turned out to be excellent also. They have a wide selection of wines there that you can choose from, and champagnes, and of course, all of the usual spirits that you're looking for if you want to get a nice drink. And here's what I really like is our little privacy thing. You can get rid of the unwanteds. Get rid of the annoying people. And next, here's your goodie bag that I found stuffed away, and they've changed a little from away products to this one. Not quite as nice as the other stuff used to be, but you really don't use most of that stuff. The eye mask is real nice, and you got your toothbrush and toothpaste that are in there. Your socks over there that you can put on so you don't get your feet dirty if you put them down on the carpet. So that was real handy. Next thing I knew, we were taxiing out and getting ready to depart off to Denver, Colorado. The pilot did come on and he said it was going to be a little bit over 10 hours, but it's supposed to be some smooth sailing the entire way. So, looking forward to that. Here's a quick look at the restroom that's up front with us. It's not giant, but it's definitely enough room to move around. Cabin service started actually right away. I was very surprised how quick it was, and the crew is very, very nice so far, everything. I started out with a little bit of a cocktail. Then I had the salad with the prawns down underneath. And that was a good start. Did a real nice job. Got a fine red wine there to go along with the dinner after my cocktail, which was nice. This is what the wife ordered, the sweet and sour chili paneer. I wasn't sure what it was, but again, like I said before, that beef tenderloin, it was excellent. You have a good caterer. I don't know who it is, but they do a good job. Now afterwards, here's the dessert cart, the famous dessert cart they push around. They'll make you up whatever you want, ice cream, sundaes, cakes, all that. I just settle for the cheese platter every time because I don't need those added calories. I already had it with the wine and the gin. So, nice way to settle down. As far as if you want to get entertained on the Polaris class, they have an endless supply of movies. And you can just on. And I watched a few of them, enjoyed them, and it definitely helps make the time go by. And here I love the moving map that they have available to you. It kind of gives you an idea of where you're at and how long you've been gone and how long you got to go. Now this was neat. All the lights were down low. If you wanted to have some snacks, they had just about everything you can imagine, including waters. You just get up and help yourself. Another really nice touch on the Polaris class here. Sure enough, the time went by really, really quickly. We had about 43 minutes. That shows you our route that we took on this flight. And it was a little bit bumpy at first, but overall, just a smooth flight. Heading down into Denver, I want to say the crew could not have been nicer on here. The service was just absolutely spectacular. Anything you wanted, they're constantly paying attention to you. Not like some flights where they just kind of disappear on you. The comfort and convenience of these seats and everything else on the airplane, it was totally spotless. I've done a number of flights on United, and I have to say this was really up top at one of our best overall with everything combined, the service, the food, the selection of wines, all of that put together. It was really, really nice. I want to thank United.
Overall, I had a great flight, great service, and great food. Really appreciate you watching Pat's Adventures. Thanks so much. Please make sure you leave a comment for me. I enjoy reading the feedback.